You ready? Alright. So it's your boy Big Billy from Philly, you know what I'm saying? AKA Rob Lowe from the O, AKA Bessie, AKA R Bessie, AKA Bessie 215. You already know what it is. Alright, so you know what I mean? Today, basically show y'all what I be, getting into in my music producer bag, you know what I mean? And basically putting together a whole track basically from scratch that's done up like this, and it's gonna sound bad to y'all. I'm gonna turn it down, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna really able to get the feel of where these certain instruments are at in the mix. You're not gonna be able to hear the vocals. Everything's just drowning itself out. It just sounds horrible, right? But nothing's really horrible, especially in art and music. Anything can sound great if you just know what you're doing with it. So I'm gonna let y'all listen. Here we go right here. This is a track. Be There. Got my setup and everything. Of course, these is real little and everything right now, but this is because right here, this was the beginning of it, how it looked all together, and pretty much, it's how you make it bigger. You get it to a bigger scale. See the full track. These are the tracks. All right, and then on our mix page, you just probably make our mix, make that bigger so y'all can see that too. It's just plain. Y'all see, this is how I got it. I ain't do nothing. No inserts, no plugins, no nothing. Right. So let's just check out how it sounds, man. I'm gonna stop it at that point because it's kind of hard to bear for me, right? And it's probably hard to bear for y'all. So basically, when I get a hands on a track that sounds like that, right, I begin to start my mix, right? And mainly what I'm gonna start off with first, you ain't gotta start throwing a bunch of trash on there or nothing like that, because a lot of times we seen and we heard how it sounded. As you see, I have no inserts on these tracks or anything yet, right? And basically, what I do first, I go into pretty much panning, and then with doing my volume, fading, and panning, after all of that, just doing that, check out how this sounds now. I'm gonna turn it up so y'all can hear it good, because this one is bare. So as you can really see, the mix itself, we already started moving in a great direction. We know y'all not here live in person and possibly can't hear every single thing, but I got pretty much all my kit stereo drum set instruments paying low as a support kind of for you to hear it like coming low, supporting from the bottom, and with that bass and everything. And then I got my guitars and everything to give you that lightheaded feeling. Like, that's how I thought about it in my mind. Them guitars, when you hear guitars and stuff, oh man, almost like it gives you lift, like a lightheaded feeling or something, and with these type of vocals, a lot of stuff Angel wants you to trip with me. It just all went perfect, so that's how I came down to that in the mix. And pretty much, after this part, I would start trying to, maybe go into I like to sometimes do a little bit of automation work on the tracks. Probably going, you know, breaking down. Like you see, I haven't done anything. Like I will go and break down the spaces and gaps and cut them out and put fade ins and fade outs on the ends and the beginnings of everything, and pretty much then keep going into those automations of volume and go to certain parts where I feel like, oh, a certain instrument or the vocal could be louder at this point or lower, or a certain instrument, you know? So you just create the mix in that way, how you hear the sound of the song. So it pretty much easier said than done, but that's the gist of starting off a mix.